This is a city ready to take off. When I look at the work that the Governor Christie's done with his team, and Mayor Booker with his team, and Brick Cities Development Corp with Lanier Richardson and his team, they've put a remarkable collaboration together to really make it easy for businesses to make a simple decision, to cut through all the red tape, and to be a part of the community, often running from the day they step foot into the city. We were able to pull together this wonderful deal that could keep the people here, that could keep the business in Newark and in New Jersey, and could help us accomplish all our eco goals.
In the Americas, here in New York, we have been for over 100 years. We have in excess of 1,000 employees, and we have both offices in New York and in Newark. So we selected Newark for its business-friendly community, with the access that we have in terms of great space, very attractive in terms of its cost. It's international, it has diversity, it's cultural, economic development. We're very pleased with the revitalization that the Newark has been undertaking. We are very appreciative with the Brick City in terms of the partnership and the introduction in terms of the different axes of the community. Being able to build a teamwork between New York, our office in Manhattan, and the Newark team, access of transportation, the cultural activity that we have in Newark. The Newark Museum has an incredible collection of art. So it provides a good environment for the economics, cultural, entertainment, and a great transportation hub.
I consider it the best connected city in America. And whether you're talking about your connection to rail transportation, the seaport, the airport, whether you talk about the fiber optic capabilities that we have in this city, whether you talk about the connections that you can make with educational institutions, with other similar organizations, so you can have synergies about the way you go about business. I think that those kinds of connections exist here in a way that not many places can replicate. You've got an international airport that sees more than 33 million people a year. You've got the East Coast's largest seaport. You've got connections to Amtrak, Philadelphia, Washington, Boston. The connections here are just unparalleled, and that's one of the greatest strengths of this city. There is a vibrant business community here. You've got big companies, you've got corporate headquarters here, Prudential and Public Service, two examples, as entities that have made this city work for them and for their employees. We've got hundreds of manufacturing concerns here that have access to the labor, the raw materials, the transportation systems that they need to be successful.
Newark Liberty International Airport is one of United's 8 hubs. It's actually ranked #1 in several categories. #1 in international destination service, #1 in available seat miles, and as well as in revenue. So it's the most revenue of all our 8 hubs. I would say that the biggest benefit to live close to a hub airport is that you have so many options. For example, Newark offered about 450 departures a day, 154 destinations.
I think one of the things that convinced us and helped us the most to come here was the help that we got from the city of Newark. And the kind of help that we got was really in achieving our objectives. One of our objectives was to come in, do a renovation of the facility, the offices, and move in as quickly as possible. There were a lot of business pressures because we're a cyclical business. There was also pressure related to different leases ending, so we had to do this very quickly and efficiently. It was a big project.
In Newark, we're close to the major hub that New York City is, and obviously a major center of population, but we're also extremely close to all of the major highways which serve not only the whole East Coast, which for us is extremely important because it is one of our major markets, but even on a nationwide basis. So it was very attractive from the standpoint of logistics. In any constructions of any kind, you're going to run into difficulties. There's always going to be a lot of issues that are going to appear, that are going to surface. And we did have our set of issues, and we did have our set of problems. Every single time, the city of Newark was finding a way to solve it, and solve it fast, because time was of the essence for us. And that is what I call having a pro-business attitude.
There are a combination of factors here that make this an outstanding time to be in Newark. It's not just the dream anymore. It's not something that's going to happen in the future. It's happening now.